our players are getting ready to get going right now, and we're gonna see if HBox can hold it here as the number one seed and advance one round further to play against none, or is Tyler Swift gonna shake this entire bracket up?
Yeah, both of these guys got a very kind of intense pregame look to them. They just seem very, very focused, very kind of mentally prepared. And, this could go either way. If you're an HBox fan, you're hoping to see the HBox pop off classic. But, for all people who aren't familiar with Tyler Swift, this is a player that is very stylish and fun to watch. So, you know, maybe we won't be seeing much of a pop off at all, like Walt said.
Be getting into it in just a second, guys. But again, thank you for tuning in to the Gallant Melee Open, brought to you by some amazing sponsors like the Golden Guardians Grassroots Fund.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And of course, we do want to shout out the fact that if you have missed any sets, like we are seeing in the chat right now, all of the VODs pretty much immediately. So you can catch up on any set. I would definitely recommend all of the Tyler Swift ones. The Pikachu versus Aklo and Kodorin and all these like Summit players was super fun to watch. But we're already getting into the game. We are on Battlefield, and this looks like a Rex.
Okay. That's three. Yeah, this is just like the Genesis combo all over again. But he does not finish it with the rest. And now Tyler Swift gets to start this game with 4 stocks. Let's see if that matters a lot.
Cool. Yeah,
big miscue. What's the punish for this? Okay, just raw up air, but that's not enough.
Yeah, just barely not enough. I wonder in a like crazy optimal world if he could like jump in a laser a bit first, or maybe like Waveland grab to try to get it. But either way, closes out the stock. And now, Hungrybox needs to not tack on more percent. Fox is really good at just comboing Puff, even at low percents. Beautiful edge guard.
Oh my gosh. Tyler Swiftness off the ledge as well. Only 4%, but you gotta say that movement was crispy, Radar.
Yeah, it is funny that he's a Pokemon player too, and Swift is a Pokemon move. But so far, speed is the name of the game. His play is so quick. And once again, we got an edge guard situation, but he's running to the ledge because these ledge dashes are crispy as hell, man.
Yeah, Paragrab's not quite able to do it. HBox looking for the first stock of his own right now. Finds the back air with no jump from Tyler Swift, but Swift just back to ledge again. Bit of a miscue, though. This is getting a little bit awkward, and he finds the stock either way.
I'm calling that commentator's curse right there, because I was, man, these so good. And then Tyler's like, I can't ledge dash anymore. But
I have lost the ability to ledge dash.
Gone. But, both characters, strangely enough, are at kill percent. Right now, we're looking for Fox to get those all-important grabs, even kind of back airs to get positioning, using the lasers. But everything really comes down to the up smash and the up throw up air. And on a Puff's end, looking for grabs as well, looking for up tilts, up airs, even pounds.
Wow.
And there we go. There's the up smash.
Yeah, just scoops him up with the wave dash and up smash. Tyler Swift with just a really meaty call out right there, and he's going to just look to extend this lead even further. He's looking strong, but we have not seen a single rest, and I guess we haven't seen a single SD until just now, Radar. That is huge.
That was so huge. Like, just, again, not to be biased, I'd like to see both players do well, but what I don't like to see is just stocks get taken away for free. And that was beautiful defensive play from Tyler. He had really good DI on the up throw.
Oh no, what a rest by HBox, but this is just turned on its head entirely right now. Almost a full stock lead from Tyler Swift, just completely taken away from that SD. That's gotta have an effect on his mental right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And, it's an uphill battle. And, oh, man, it's so scary to play Puff. Like, one of the biggest things about this matchup and Puff is whenever you get to that last stock situation, Puff gets, like, a freaking tier list boost, man. The freaking clutch box in action. We're seeing it there. I wonder what he's saying to his stream right there.
He's saying something to his chat. I don't know. But that was, I don't know. If you're Tyler Swift, man, that is a tough loss and a tough one to bite off, because he was firmly in the lead. Stocks 1 and 2, loses 1, evens it up right there, and then HBox with 2 quick rests steals that game away. So what does he have to do now?
Yeah, I really do think whenever you play HBox, it's like it's a mental battle. He has that clutch factor. He has the ability character to just suddenly delete your stock, to turn a small mistake into a lethal one. And whenever if you are gonna beat him, you have to kind of take that superpower away. You know, I use the term kryptonite, but it's very accurate here. Like, make it so that not only are you harder to punish, but also you're respecting the threat ranges, respecting the mix-ups that Hungrybox has available to him, and kind of taking away that superpower of clutchness. And you can't ever do that perfectly, but I think Tyler Swift has been doing a pretty good job so far.
Yeah, game 2, the counter pick, Pokemon Stadium, looking for the KJH up there. I seen Zuppy do that as well, kind of shield pokes and also looks for the shield drop, and he made that work to full extent right here. Tyler Swift has just been looking immaculate at the start of every one of these games, and the big question is he going to run out of steam eventually?
Yeah, you know, it always is difficult playing a character, you know, this precise, especially against a player this, you know, powerful, this accomplished. But I like that you mentioned the Jiggly poke, I think is what KJH calls it. It's a really interesting shield poke on platforms that you can utilize versus Puff, and that's the kind of high level tech that you need to be doing to win the game. That's
a miscue, I think, because of that controller that you talked about, Raider, probably looking to just do shorten illusion and just gets a laser out instead. That is a huge error right there.
Yeah, you know, it is tricky, but again, commitment to his game plan. Laser 53 already. Up throw up air absolutely should kill here, I'm pretty sure. Like, just need a bit of height on it, maybe a little bit more. Certainly now it will, so...
Yeah, and there's those up airs yet again. We're looking around, and eventually I think this dash dance just means there's a shark in the water, and he's looking for an up smash soon. HBox off stage needs to drift back in. Back air not going to be able to connect right here, but it's corner pressure for Tyler Swift. When's he going to come down? He's looking like Amsa, man.
Yeah, I love that he was doing those wavelands off the... He became became a bit of a tech skill drill, you know what I mean? Where HBox starts to see him get predictable. Up smash should do it, yeah. Easy trade. But yeah, that... Like, you know, you want to be technical, you want to be fast, but you also want to keep your opponent guessing. And I don't think that's what he's doing.
Oh my god, that wait right there. That is a classic HBox wait. He was just looking for the roll into instant rest. Didn't quite get it, and we're back to neutral again. Tyler Swift not biting on some of these baits.
Yeah, you know, HBox, a master fisherman, you know, he comes in, puts the hook down, you know, ready to just scream when he gets the catch, and it is beautiful to see. But Tyler Swift making him guess, goes for the weak nair up smash, and already has a stock lead. Again, this is HBox we're talking about. This is winners at Galint Melee Open Top 8, and we are seeing Tyler Swift positioned to take this game, man, against a god of the game.
I love this patience too. You know, HBox caught up on the right platform, just put shield up at 0. Tyler Swift just does not bite, period. He says, hey, come back down here and we're going to fight on my terms. And he's back to the game plan that we've talked about so much over these last 2 games.
Yeah, it really is the uphill battle when you're playing Puff. And like, I want to point out just some of the small things that he's been doing. And you mentioned before the Jiggly poke or whatever, the shield poke. He's been utilizing shield pokes a lot during this set, just finding openings where he waits a bit for the shield to deplete. Beautiful slide off, by the way.
Not
and then
quite enough, though.
Yeah, pokes her afterwards. It's really smart.
Yeah, here we go. And again, this gets so scary. HBox might be able to find the stock right here, and it's exactly like what you said before, Radar. Last stock, and the movement up the tier list begins. Here comes Hungrybox. If he can find that single clutch rest, we are going to see a pop-off, I guarantee it.
Yeah, I think, you know, one thing that really does help is the percent that Jigglypuff is at. Crouch cancel pretty much off the table, but he is in knockdown.
For the roll again, but
that's it, though. That's it. All right, we're going to game 3, man. We are going to be seeing a game on Dreamland, almost certainly. Good stuff to Tyler. Yeah, you could tell he was stressing there, but...
He's feeling it. And again, you know, you got to think of that game 1. HBox pulled out 2 really solid rests there to take that one, but it was just a massive SD early on in Tyler's stock right there. You got to wonder how that first game was going to go either way, but the set is evened up at 1-1 now.
I got to say, I mean, Tyler... you know, wearing his emotions, you know, on kind of like they're just on full display. He's sitting there shaking his head, kind of huffing and puffing, stressed out, doing some other stuff that we're not going to be talking about. But he like you know, it's cool to see a player really connected with the moment, you know, who's someone who's like, I can do this, controlling their kind of nerves. You know, how is he going to handle Dreamland, Walt?
Yeah, we're going to have to see. I mean, he's had kind of the pensive play style, really picking his spots and making things happen here. And it's looking clean overall. And also an interesting stat to note, Tyler Swift has handed Hungrybox his first game loss of this tournament.
Oh my gosh, you're right. He did mention that, yeah. But, you know, already Hungrybox answering with a strong opener. But like you said, HBox has not lost a single game, and Tyler Swift the first to do it. So again, if this is a new name that you haven't heard before, check him out. Tyler Swift is a beast, man.
Yeah, that being said, though, sometimes in this matchup, you just start with 3 stocks, and that's the case right here for Tyler Swift. He's going to have to face an uphill battle here on a stage that does not favor him right now.
Yeah, you know, the one thing that he does have going for him with this stage, though, is that he has been playing this kind of patient game plan, building up percent, and, you know, patience can be a good thing on Dreamland. You have the space to do exactly what he's doing, which is these spaced out lasers running around, making Puff work to get to him, and not so bad of a disadvantage. I know 81 back easily set up an edge guard, but Fox has the tools to quickly get this back in his favor.
Yeah, HBox kind of looking... Oh my gosh, Thunder's combo on Puff? You gotta be kidding me. He's moving and grooving.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Already at 52%, build up a bit more, and you got an up throw up air, and you're back to even. What did I just say? Well, the beautiful SDI manages to keep himself alive. Hungrybox, such a defensive player, really solid, and gets the edge guard. I think.
Ooh,
oh my god,
I love that. Okay.
Ooh, beautiful
recoveries though, Radar. That was so smart, and HBox has to work that much harder to find this second stock right now. He just kind of drifts into a back air, but oh my gosh, did HBox have to work for it?
Yeah, that was really high level on both. That's the kind of stuff you need against a player of HBox's caliber. But this grab is big. Goes to the second
up
hit.
air. He has that, man.
Dude, I think it's possible. I'm feeling it. There's a whole world where Tyler takes this, man, and we may be seeing the Galint champion in the making. Is it possible?
I don't know. We still have to get through this game right now, and it does not start with a rest, but Tyler Swift is awarded with a punish right now. It's just going to be a fully charged up smash, but that's not enough at about 40% from HBox to take the stock and equalize this. Tyler Swift needs to find another neutral win.
And, you know, moments like that, going for the charge ups, when he probably could have got like an up tilt back air, got a bit more. That's the kind of stuff where you start to feel that this is a secondary, you know? He has a Fox, he plays it a lot against Puff, but it's not his main and maybe a more familiar player. I say that so and then he immediately shuts him down. So what am I saying? His Fox is goated. He's the best in the world. What am I talking about? Holy crap, Tyler.
Last stock, and you know, he would love to take this one, of course, in this counter peck war that he's having, but he is keeping this incredibly close. That might be enough.
Oh, that's so big, though. Okay, doesn't go for the rest wall. For the roll in, slides off to the edge, and now that's a reversal. Now HBox is cornered. All he needs is a grab here, Walt. Oh my gosh, this is so close.
Yeah, straight hit from either one is probably enough to do it right now, and I know Tyler Swift's looking for that jiggly poke or that just scoop up smash. The shark is in the water, and he's smelling blood right now. There's the back air, though. Slide off, very important. Shine prevents the shield grab from happening on HBox's end and is back to the wall, but Tyler Swift's back air is better right now.
Oh man, like just his discipline in shield, excuse me, gets the up smash though. How does he get down? Doesn't want to get caught by HBox, and he does get caught. Up B edge though.
That's enough. Oh my gosh, what a game 3 right there. HBox is kind of nervous, you can tell.
Got the sheesh on him, man. He's just like, woof, what the hell was that? And Tyler looking a little discouraged, but you know, he absolutely could have won that game. He just needs to kind of stay composed. I like even the small things he was doing. You know, he opted not to go for lasers at the higher end of that last stock, just because he was like, well, if I go for the lasers and I get another clean hit, then up throw up air is off the table. It gets even harder to get the kill. And like that kind of intentional, like thinking about how you're going to actually secure a kill in the first place, that's how you win sets. But I said this before and I'll say it again. The longer the set goes on, the more information that HBox has, and that makes it much more difficult to play against him.
The Rolodex continues to expand. Only the boomers will know what I'm talking about when I say that. But here we go. Game 4, counter pick to FD. HBox with the dash attack, not able to connect on the rest right now, but big percent lead. Tyler Swift just answering it right back, and kill percent for both of them. Yet again, here we are.
Yeah, beautiful air dodged away to ledge, though, and he gets back into the position he wants to be, already making center stage not look like an issue, and takes it back, goes for the edge guard, but doesn't get it. This is now, once again, a moment that Tyler could capitalize on, but the shorten does not work, and he is down a stock already.
Let's see if Tyler Swift can kind of get the patience back and equalize this stock right here. HBox just going to chip a bit more damage in with a pair of fares. But it's just laser game all day. Straight hit is all he needs.
Yeah, I think one of the things we're seeing from HBox is kind of this like campy style he's known for, where he is not threatening the center that much. He's basically saying, come to me, I can slow you down, I can take away your momentum. Even if you get a hit on me, I'm going to live as a big one, like an up tilt or an up air. And it's frustrating to play against this. Look at this. All this work Tyler has put in, and it still ends up with HBox with the first meaningful opening.
Wow.
But just as I say that, beautiful drill into back air.
Yeah, super fast opener too, and it's kind of interesting when you look at that from the perspective of the Fox right now, because the drill was kind of maybe a snap reaction, but he just converted that and made the entire sequence work. Even stocks right now, and he's just even the percents up almost to a T already.
Yeah, actually, this is why I think that Fox is such a powerful character in this matchup. Hungrybox makes it look a lot more even than it is. He has these combo tools that no other character. Oh, wow. I love that wave dash out F smash. That's a classic HBox punish. How does he recover? Does he go to ledge? Yeah, HBox ready for it. Needs to get a grab to keep this even.
Yeah, but again, I mean, Tyler Swift has been keeping this very, very close. Single hit, single grab is enough to make this game at parity. Let's see if Tyler Swift can make it happen. Falling up air, not quite able to connect. CC Shine, not going to do it either, but there's the second up air. If at first you don't succeed, try again, and it's only 23% in Tyler Swift's name right now.
I love that down tilt, by the way. The percents are so important. Does he know the DI on the down throw? He does. Kind of an execution test on HBox's end, but manages to get out of the situation and even get a bit of percent for free from it. And right now, like you said, we're back to even, and an up throw up air will be such a threat. So really looking forward for that grab, or if he can get a jab into anything. Goes for the jab right there.
Yeah, was looking for maybe a Thunders again, but that was super high percent, and he's going to be too low right now. This is set point now for Hungrybox. Tyler Swift on his winner side stock.
Yeah, this is so big for HBox. He does not want to have this go to a game 5. He wants to be comfortable in winners against.
That could be
it. Is he going to get it? No, still going. Oh, this is so close. But, Tyler Swift kind of forcing it, and HBox is so good in these situations, but forcing it in any way, gets the stock. This is down to the last stock. Will Tyler Swift be able to take this game?
Last stock, he needs to force the game 5 right now, and that's big damage. Catches him with the up tilt, but not quite enough. Overzealous dash attack from HBox will get punished, and this is very, very close to kill percent.
Oh my god, the SCI. That was so important, Walt. Tournament on the line. Oh my gosh.
No whiff punish on the grab either.
Oh no, he misses the last wall of the ledge. So close. This is
one hit will do it now. HBox playing his game. He knows that this is his.
He got it.
That's it.
I can't believe he did it. I can't believe he got that. This is the second game. Again, I want to stress, like you said, HBox has not lost any games to anybody in this tournament, and Tyler Swift has just taken 2. Tyler Swift might be moving on to winners against none.
Do you believe in miracles, Radar? This is Tyler Swift taking 2 games now off of Offline Melee's 2019 best player in the world, off of the guy that just got 3rd at the first LAN major back since a pandemic, and he's at game 5 set point right now to advance to winners finals against this absolute titan of a player that we've sung the praises of for years.
Yeah, I think, and speaking of praises, what a beautiful mix up there to end up getting the grab and get the up throw. Just really, really, really good awareness to go for the pound. But Tyler is such an impressive player. Taking HBox to game 5, that's the kind of stuff that you expect from like a Mango, a Plup, an IBDW. Tyler Swift, not someone that people are as familiar with. Again, beautiful DI, but calls out with the down air. Oh, dude.
And he's down too. I said it before. Sometimes you just start off with 3 stocks as Fox, but sometimes you start off with 2. Tyler Swift finds the first one right there, but he is down a full 1 in this game 5. He needs to pull some magic and get the strings going to make this comeback happen.
I think he has been doing some pretty magical things, though. That shine, like, you need to be composed. You need to be getting the exact perfect timing. Good read from HBox, though, on the drift there, and does get clipped and gets the stock.
Okay.
So close, man. Anything.
2 and 2.
Man, this is so crazy. Like, both sides so impressive, and that call out is so big, but he gets it back anyway.
Yeah, excellent recovery from Tyler Swift right now, but HBox just stalwart, trying to figure out the opening, only needs 1, and then 1 singular stock after that to finish this set, which has become incredibly close right now, Radar. Let's see. That's enough!
God.
That's enough! This is set point!
More than just Tyler Swift wanting to take just an insane win and set himself up for winners. This is also a match of pride for HBox. HBox has been slumping through online. He wants to show, yo, I am still legit. I am still a god. And can he do it, Walt? We're down to the wire here. Oh, and he's missing edge guards.
This is tough. HBox just needs one hit right now, but every piece of percent is huge damage for Tyler Swift, and he's been so immaculate on these openings. That's not enough.
Just barely enough. This is, we talked about that last stock situation versus Puff. If he can get down to there, HBox has a chance, but Tyler Swift is one grab away from taking it over HBox, and he forces it.
We're hearing the Jaws music, but we don't know what player it's for, Radar. This is so close.
God, it goes for the standing lasers. There's a bit of spaghetti on both sides, but either one could take this. Any hit, Walt, any hit could do it. The grab.
He has to do. He cannot up throw anymore.
Back air is really one of the only ways to secure a kill. Down tilt, up tilt, also options, but you just can't get predictable. That's it. That's it.
The puff will pop. The stocks will drop, and Tyler Swift cannot be stopped. He advances to winners finals over Hungrybox.
The freaking Pikachu prodigy taking it over HBox in an amazing clutch game. Stealing HBox's clutch title away from him. What a fantastic set. Good stuff to both players.
I need a minute.
Honestly, Walt called it. Walt said it.
Hey, listen. I'm just saying, check the VOD, go back to the analyst desk.
He put it all in black. He knew something that we didn't know. And that was some sick stuff. And keep in mind, that was Tyler's Fox. His main is Pikachu, and he's going to be using it to crush Falcon. Oh, look at the dog.
Oh, there we go. And that's the reason he won right there.
What a cutie. That's so fun.
Oh my
God. What a win.
What a set. What an absolute set we got to see right there. Tyler Swift advancing into winners finals. Will play against none. I think we're going to see Falcon Pikachu for that.